Hey, my name's Eric. Thanks for taking a look at our info. If you're anything like I was, you had friends say, hey, I got something you got to see, but you're not quite sure what it is, so let's get right into it. The name of our company is World Ventures. We're based out of Plano, Texas. That's our corporate office. We do business in all 50 states and now just about 40 different countries. What we are at our core is Dream Trips Platinum. What Dream Trips Platinum is a vacation club. In fact, today we are the largest vacation club in the entire world. What we do is 4 and 5 star vacations at 2 and 3 star prices. Once you're a member, you can go on one of our trips or you can go on all of them. We had over 5,000 last year for you to choose from. You just got to be a member to go. One membership's good for your whole family, so the bigger the family, the more you save. And if you're single, it's a +1, so you can take a different guest on every single trip. Here's an example of one of our most popular trips. This is a 5-day, 4-night cruise we do every single month, and that entire cruise is $69. Now, that's not per night. That's your cruise plus all your food plus all your non-alcoholic drinks for 5 days and 4 nights for $69 per person. Now, you might be thinking, how do you get those prices? Is it a one-way cruise and I got to swim back? No, it's from bulk buying power. So look at it like this. If you go to the gas station, you buy one bottle of water, it might cost you $1.09. But if you go to Costco, you use a membership, you can get a case of 35 bottles of water for maybe $4 for the whole case. So per bottle goes from $1.09 when you buy one to about 15 cents when you use a membership and you buy in bulk. Here's the question. How much does Costco pay? Because what Costco did is they went to Aquafina's warehouse and they bought their whole warehouse. What do you think they honestly pay per bottle when they buy water like that versus us going to the gas station and buying one? Well, how do you buy travel? See, most people go to Expedia or Travelocity and book one room on one ship. World Ventures buys travel like Costco buys water. For example, we might call Carnival Cruise Line and say, hey, we want 7,000 cabins. We have over 1 million people that became members, so we're going to do 500 per ship till our 7,000 are used up. What price can you give us versus Joe Blow's on Expedia right now buying one? Bulk buying power drives the price down. We take all the savings, give it back to the members, then you just got to be a member to go. Here's a few more examples. Disney, we do Disney all the time. If you want to make it fun to travel with your family and affordable, look at that, $54 per night. You can go from 2 to 7 nights. These are called anytime escapes, which means as long as you're a member, anytime you want to go, you just book it and go. This is down New Orleans. Go down to Mardi Gras and have some fun on Bourbon Street. Vegas, baby. I know everybody loves Vegas. It's the adult Disney World. We do Vegas all the time. This one includes Hoover Dam tour, your whole trip. It's not just your stay. All these other things included. And look down at the bottom where it says apply up to 225 points. Now, I'll get into points in a little bit, but basically, a point equals $1, and $1 equals a point you can use to take off that already discounted price. How about sports? We got any sports fans out there? I know I'm a huge sports fan. This is a bucket list item. Go to the Thanksgiving game at the Dallas Cowboys. Included in that, a pregame party. You get to sign autographs with some of the NFL greats. Your ticket, everything's taken care of. These are things you can't even really do on your own if you wanted to. Dubai, we do international trips all the time. You want to be a bucket list killer. This is the product you need to have. It's Dream Trips Platinum. This is Dubai, one of everybody's spots they want to go right now. Dubai's like the new Miami for people. You get to stay there. Everything's included for 5 days and 4 nights. If you have a heart for giving, you'll love being a part of this company. A portion of every membership goes towards our foundation. What have we done with the money? Well, so far, we built over 100 schools in the country of Guatemala. So literally, as soon as you become a member, you're helping a cause. We've also built over 30 basketball courts in the worst parts of inner cities all throughout America. We call them dream courts, so the kids have a safe place to play. If you have a heart for giving, you'll love being a part of World Ventures. So that's how you use the membership on a vacation basis. About 2 or 3 years ago, we introduced a way to use it every day. The first piece of this is where you get Dream Trips Local. So as soon as you start, you get an app. Obviously, on there are all the different trips you can just pick from and go. Also on there are all our partnered restaurants. So wherever you are in America, you just look up and you can see where our partnered restaurants are near you. When you go eat there, just like you would anyway, you scan your bill. And as soon as you scan your bill, you receive between 20 and 50% of your bill back in the form of points that you can use to go on your next vacation. You also get a couple websites. First one's for online shopping. I know that's exploding right now. All the stores you shop at anyway are on your site. From now on, when you buy the things you're already buying anyway, you now get paid commission in the form of points to use towards your next vacation. And you also get your own booking. So think like your own Expedia. For all your non-dream trips travel, maybe you got a business trip, maybe you got a wedding you got to go to, maybe you just got to rent a car. Now you got your own site. You can rent the car just like you would anyway on whatever site you want to use. But every time you do it, you're getting points to use on your next dream trip. Just brand new and newly introduced, we got a second app for you. If you've ever wanted your own personal assistant, become a Dream Trips Platinum member, boom, you got it instantly. You download our concierge app. There's a 24/7 specialist that can help you with anything you need in your life, not just when you're on vacation, but every day that you're living. This is a product and an app that just makes your life easier. About 2 weeks ago, the company came out with a brand new membership. Now, this membership's not for everybody, but this is for the person that's always wanted to live the life of the rich and the famous, that celebrity lifestyle. We introduced Dream Trips Titanium. Now, this is a level up from Platinum. We thought Platinum was the best of the best until we saw this product. Listen, guys, this is private jets, yachts. We're talking villas, castles. We're talking tea times to places you can't get tea times unless you're a member of Titanium. We're talking, this is for that person that wants to live that life that people dream about, where you've worked hard and now it's time to reap the rewards. We have special Titanium only trips. This is Hamilton. This is the Broadway show. I personally have tried to get tickets to the show and was not all. This is getting tickets to stuff you can't get tickets to on your own, including this is your stay, a bunch of upgrades every time you're Titanium, wherever you go somewhere you're upgraded. Also included is all the Platinum benefits we talked about, but even enhanced more for all of our Titanium members. How about going to Sydney, Australia, staying at the Four Seasons, getting a plane tour of all of Sydney included, getting upgraded, just living that lifestyle that you've always dreamed of. So what's it cost? To get the Titanium membership, which is everything we've talked about, plus the ultimate best of the best, $2,000 towards any private jet you want, $1,000 towards any yacht you want, a dedicated concierge, just the best of the best. It's $1,000 one time. You never pay that again, $150 a month. Now, our most popular product, the Platinum product, it's $300 one time and $100 a month. Now, I want you to understand, whatever you pay in to become a member, it's not money you lose, it's money you get back in the form of points. So whatever you pay in today, you get back today, dollar for dollar or dollar for point to go on your next dream trip. The monthly accrues for you in your account. And your 1 year anniversary, anything you've paid in to become a member, the company, as a thank you, will give it back to you and say, hey, use these points to go enjoy your next vacation. So it's not money you really lose, it's money you're saving up to go on your next dream trip. Now, what's even more important, and to me, one of my favorite parts of this company, is that they reward you for helping build the company with them. Now, the first piece of this is when you refer 4 of your friends that want to travel with you, the company says those monthlies, we know nobody wants another monthly fee in your life. We're going to go ahead and take those away. We call it refer 4, pay no more. So as soon as you have 4 friends become members, every dime of that monthly is gone. Now, those points we talked about, you'll still receive, even though you're not paying in, you'll still receive on your 1 year anniversary. So that's what we do. Now I'm going to flip gears to show you how we do it, how we make the money, what I got so excited about when I was sitting in your chair. Now, when I saw this, I was not the travel guy. I'd literally been on an airplane once in my entire life. And the reason was, whenever I had the time to travel, I never had the money to travel. Whenever I had the money to travel, I never had the time to travel. Well, I found out later that's because I was taught like everybody else. Go to school, get good grades, go get a good job. Problem with that is, as soon as you sign to get a job, you're signing to exchange life for money, hours for dollars. So you always got to pick one or the other, but you never get both. I learned later that in order to get both time and money freedom, I had to find a way to create residual income in my life. Residual income is getting paid today for work you did in the past, getting paid when you're not there. Well, in our system, we can create that and also an additional stream of income in your life. I know today the average millionaire has 7 streams of income at all times. So I'm always open. I was just like, why this? Well, the first thing they told me about travel is it was the largest industry in the world. Now, I study where millionaires get created, and a lot of times it's when you take a massive industry and you find a company or an idea that twists it, that does it just a tiny little bit different than anybody else has, like our Dream Trips product within the travel space. Now, the travel space is so big, we don't even need to get a piece of this pie. We're just trying to get a lick of the travel frosting. And if we get a lick of the largest industry in the world, that number equals enough for all of us to go around. So what we're looking for is people to help us spread the word. Wayne Nugent founded World Ventures about 14 years ago, and he said, we will not advertise. He said, we are going to pay people just like you and I. And the more you spread the word, the more money you make. It's viral, social networking, word of mouth only. Now, in order to do this, you got to buy our business system. It costs $50 one time, $25 a month. Let me be clear. You don't have to do this part. You're just like, hey, I want to go on some $69 cruises. I want to have some fun. That's awesome. Let your friend know you just want to become a member. We got tons of people that just do that. That's awesome. Also, you don't have to become a member. You just spend $50, $25 a month, start building a business with us. If you decide you want to have fun and make money, if you do the titanium, we're talking about $1,050 one time. If you do a platinum, we're only talking about $350 one time. And remember, most of that comes back in points. And as soon as you refer 4 customers, the monthly membership is gone, and you don't have to worry about that. So let's talk about $350. How many dumb ways have all of us spent that amount of money without ever having a shot at making a dime? How many of us have shoes or clothes hanging in our closet we haven't worn for a year? That costs us more than that. See, I was taught the best way we can spend money is on ways that can create more money back into our bank account. Now, at this end of it, you get our business system and you get us as a team. So here's the point. You never got to do what I'm doing. We want you to be the connector. Here's the deal. You know a bunch of people we don't know. The ones you want to travel with and the ones you want to make money with, your job, introduce them to this concept. Our job, everything else. But when we team up and we build the membership base, you get paid. This guy had a similar idea. See, Mark and I are the same age. I joined Facebook right away. I remember there was only one word on his site, invite. See, his whole business model is I was going to become a member. I was going to invite my friend. They were going to become a member. They were going to invite their friend. See, and apparently this business model worked because Mark, just a few months ago, passed Warren Buffett as the 4th wealthiest person in the world, and he has over 2 billion members. Well, I got in early to Facebook. I invited all my friends. I stuck with him for all these years, and he hasn't paid me one single penny. This is what I want you to understand. There is no Facebook without us, without our invites, our photos, our videos. It doesn't exist without all of us. We built it. He just kept all the money. Well, at World Ventures, we have one goal and one goal only. It's to take this concept we're sharing with you and co-create the Facebook of travel. The difference? When we turn this one into the Facebook of travel, we all get paid. And if you're here this early, you can get a big piece of it. Now, the first goal in any business is called get your money back. In our company, the magic number is 6. This is crazy. If you go out there and just refer 6 people that become members, okay, the least you can make from that is $800. So you put in $350. You now made all your money back plus double. Your customer fees are waived after 4, so you don't have to worry about paying those in. Plus, you have all these extra points you can use to go on your first dream trip. From there, we meet your 6, and we tell them to go do the same thing. What we found out is that when you show about 10 of your friends this information, usually about 6 like it, about 4 don't. Okay? So we just tell everybody, hey, go show 10, go show 10, go show 10. Right? And we want to help everybody do this, but in our system, you get paid off of whatever you start, not what you finish. So if you show those 6, and let's just say they each go out there and just show 1, just 1. Now, this is not you doing the work. This is your team doing the work. Okay? At that point, you make an extra $100, so now you have $900, and you get paid. That's the weekly pay. But on top of that, you have residual income. As soon as you have 12 customers on your team, you start getting a check on the 15th every month. That check's not based off of any work you did this month. It's only based off your past. And the bigger the team, the bigger the check. On top of that, just announced, anybody you refer personally, you might be saying, hey, I know some people that could crush this thing. It's not me, but I know somebody who can. Well, anything they earn weekly, you get up to 20% matching bonus of whatever they do. So if you know some people you're thinking right now, I know 1 or 2 people who can crush it, just show them. And let's say they go out to crush it. You can earn up to 20% of what they earn on a weekly basis. Now, there's no guarantees regarding income. The success or failure of each rep, it's just like any other business. It comes down to effort. So we say no effort, no money. Some effort, some money, big effort. That's where you can start thinking about the big money. We don't have secrets here. We're full income disclosure. This is exactly what you can expect to make at each and every rank with our company. The 4th column over are the averages. Our secret is our training system. If you want to do this thing for real, this isn't for everybody. If you're the person that says, hey, I want to make a part-time or even maybe quit my job and do a full-time income, The key is to come to our events, and just like every other business in the world, you got to get trained before you can make the big money. The next event we have coming up is in Las Vegas. It's October 18th through the 20th. It's Las Vegas. It's an absolute party with a training problem. It's the best event we do all year. Talk to your friend, but I'm just telling you, if there's any way you can get to Vegas, October 18th through 20th, you need to be there, meet the top people in the company, and learn how to make the big money. You're seeing part of our system. So we want you to know you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. Every single night, we have a live webinar going with one of our top earners that you can put as many of your friends on this presentation as you would like to. In addition to that, locally, we have meetings going all the time for people that you know that live near you. You can just invite them out to come see this as well. Now, your friend's showing you, but they're not just showing you. Timing and placement, like every other business in the world, is so important. If you see this and you're like, hey, it's $1 a day, you can't start a lemonade stand for that, give me the next spot, let your friend know, hey, I want the next available position. Here's why. Let's just say they show Bob tonight at 10 o'clock on the webinar. Well, you don't know Bob, you had nothing to do with Bob joining, but because you got your position locked in before Bob, Bob is now part of your team. And not just Bob, but everything he brings to the table, you get credit for. But if you say, well, Eric, it's $350, it's $1 a day, it's a Snickers bar a day, I got to think about it. That's okay. We respect the fact that some people have to think about it. We just ask that you respect the fact we're running a business here, so we can't wait for anybody either. So if you got to think about it, you got to go in the think about it corner, and Bob pops in and gets your spot. Well, now, all of a sudden, you come back tomorrow. It doesn't matter to us. We're going to help you the same exact way. Well, I'm sharing this with you because it matters to you, because now you're on Bob's team. He's got your spot, and he's getting paid off of what you do instead of the other way around. So when I share this with my friends, I just say this. If you didn't get it, don't do it. This isn't for everybody. But if you do get it, don't hesitate. Because hesitation on a little $350 decision can cost you thousands and thousands of dollars down the road. If you saw what we saw, just get back with your friend and say, hey, sign me up. I want the next available position. Then jump on the fast start video and learn how to start your business on this same exact website. Thank you for paying attention, and welcome to the team.